Hi everyone, it's Michelle Lightworker here and welcome to Everyday Lightworker 101. Today we're doing discipline and our Solar Plexus Chakra, and when we are connecting with the vibration of discipline, it's really assisting us when it's connecting to our solar plexus to notice whether or not we're feeling disempowered, and it also assists us to notice whether we're intentionally or unintentionally attempting to disempower other people. So discipline assists us with moderating our self-value with equality, and when we're undisciplined, we can let power go to our heads, and when we do this, we fail to realize how we may be disempowering other people. So we may consciously or unconsciously abuse our power, and you might find that people sort of avoid you or don't actually speak to you or are afraid to speak to you. That can be that could be a symptom. Or it could be that they are actually telling you, hey, I don't like the way you spoke to me and things like that. So, or I don't like the way you used your words, or I don't like the way I felt during that discussion, things like that. So those are like signs that we need to actually pay attention to. So when we unconsciously or consciously abuse our power, we can also override other people's boundaries, and they can actually feel violated. And it doesn't mean that we've been yelling at them. They can feel controlled. They can feel smothered. There's lots of things that they can feel. And so if you're in a relationship and you've got someone avoiding you, you can check in to see where your energy is and how you are actually using your power in the relationship. And we can also allow other people's attempts to disempower us too. And once those behaviours have chipped away at us for a time, we don't usually notice. So if you're feeling heavy, or if you're feeling that the relationship that you're in doesn't really build you up, then that's a really good sign, because if it becomes the norm and disempowerment feels natural, then it can be an abusive situation to ourselves, and we can feel like we are not worthy to actually receive any other type of behaviour. And so therefore it can be a very abusive relationship, and emotional abuse comes into play, and that can be a domestic violence situation. And so calling on the vibration of discipline allows us to really notice what the energetic dynamics are in the relationship. It gives us the strength to stand up for ourselves and our rights, and we become aware of the abusive behaviour. And strength of our solar plexus can help also moderate our anger and emotions, but we're not really, playing the victim or the persecutor. So we're able to moderate feelings of disempowerment by calling on spiritual help to send us the strength to actually then follow through with exercising our rights. So that does take discipline and taking care of the self, and as we spoke about in the heart chakra, taking care of and valuing ourselves is a very important part of reconnecting and regaining that strength. And the solar plexus really helps us to follow through. So let's move on to our activity for today. So check in with your solar plexus today when you're around certain people. And if you're not around people today, just check in with how you're feeling when you think of a certain person. Just this is a nice little assessment tool. So noticing if you're feeling disempowered or if there's discomfort, notice if there's any pressure, notice if there's any blockages or a sick feeling. It may be that you're noticing that there are other feelings in your body, not just your solar plexus, but there may be some other feelings around you that you're feeling it's weighing heavily on your shoulders, or you're feeling, tight around your neck, or you're feeling it stabbed in the back, or when you're thinking about that person, just noticing. It's very empowering to just have a reality on how that person is energetically affecting you, so that you can understand that you're becoming conscious of it, basically. And you can ask your spiritual helpers to send you the energetic vibration that you need to clear your energy and to restore the balance of power in your relationship dynamic. And if you need that extra discipline or strength or anything to support you in activating your solar plexus and making sure your life is very bright, I'd like you to call on that as well, because sometimes when you become aware of the impact of someone else's energy, you really need to follow through with calling on those tools immediately to help you cope with that situation. Okay, blessings and good luck with that.